Hello guys, welcome, my name is Nintendo and today I'm going to present to you guys 4 EXGP decks. Now, unfortunately I won't be able to stream for this weekend because I'm going to be away, currently in the process of just sort of packing some clothes and all that. I'm going away for a trip with some friends, so I will not be here to stream, but I will definitely be back on Monday in time for the expansion with Zero. So for the time being, seeing as how we can't really play practice games with the EXGP, I have put together 4 decks. I know a lot of people have been trying to experiment with some different variation decks. I think they're calling it the EXGP of mana rolls. Hang on, let's just check that. The relaxation of MP. I think I'm just gonna call it the EXGP of memes, because I expect to see a lot of meme decks in here, but nonetheless, I want to showcase to you guys 4 decks that I put together with the help of some people on stream when I was building it together. One of these decks I'm quite proud, I kind of really do like it, and I think it's going to do really well. One of them is also pretty damn decent. The other 2 are pretty good. Well, yeah, we'll see how they go. So I've only been able to sort of experiment with 2 color decks. I haven't tried, what is it, 3, but I do know for a fact 2 color decks is normal as 10, so there's a lot of combinations we can do. 3 is 5, it's very interesting and very flexible, but seeing as how with the current glitch for the ranked and the EXGP affecting it, so obviously we can't play practice games, which is unfortunate, but nonetheless, I figured I'd show you guys the 4 decks that I'm going to showcase here, and I hope you like, and let me know what decks you tried out and how did you go. I'm hoping I can go 4 or 5 at least, and yeah, so here we go. Okay guys, so here's the first deck. This is a Nergigante Spike Dive Bomb. So the concept of this deck, which if I remember correctly, was to utilize V, the mysterious one, and obviously we're trying to focus on trying to get Nightmare. Get it? But it's basically we run Crystal Hunters, we run Hook Shots, Hidden Intent, a Ceasefire, and Arcus. So the concept of this deck is basically, it's like Resonate, because we do run Resonate cards in here. A lot of it does resemble a Resonate deck, but we do run some differences to it. So you play it like a normal Resonate, and then you focus on utilizing False Throne, and you want to make sure that this dude's in the graveyard, so we can bring him to the field, and then we can and then maybe drop Agnes to give him revenge in case you lose him so he comes back. But the idea of it is you want to get V on the field, and then if we can Spike Dive Bomb, give him the buff, because with his ability, the fact that this unit cannot attack, even if you buff him, he won't go for attacking, he'll just stay there. So this is another way of actually keeping this card alive, which I kind of like. So you play this deck as a Resonate deck, but with the added bonuses of running some Rebirths, to getting back to the field, Agnes for some revenge, you can do it to Senko and Ibuki. And Living Death is in here because it's Living Death, and it can work. It'll be fine. I don't know how well this is going to run. It probably needs some tweaking, but hey, if you want to try this out, let me know if you tweaked it. I want to know how this deck went, but yeah. This is the EXGP Bomb deck, that as I've called it, so it seems pretty fun to try out. Guess I'll have to try it on the GP when it's ready. So the second deck here is, I called this EXGP Billy. Shout out to K-Brad, sorry. Shout out to my man K-Brad. I love his variation of making Denjin with focusing on Billy. So I call this EXGP Billy because this is a Denjin Ryu deck, but it's a red-purple version of it. So we run your sneak attacks. Mega Tortoise is obviously Grizzled Veteran, because we're going to be, because of the Grizzled Veteran, because we run Quilla Fruits, Dull Slims, Illumine, and Innocent Desire Lilith. So we run all purple units are growth, and because this is Denjin, we can easily sort of like get to the point where we can, once we have enough, we can start buffing all these cards' effects. So Lumine, But I think the best one would be to buff up Lilith, if we can, because this card will be very powerful if we can get it working with Denjin. Bullethrus and Dalsim are no exceptions. We run Spiral Pegasus because it's Spiral Pegasus and because he has the ability to deal 2 damage and 4 when he ascends. If you Denjin him, he's gonna do, what, 4 damage to the unit in front and then 6 damage split among units. So in total effects, you're going to be doing, what is that, 6, 7, 10 damage? With Denjin, this is really strong. This is really, really powerful. Billy does, I mean, look, you don't have to really run Billy in this. I can't practice this deck properly because I can't. But Billy, because, you know, he deals 3 damage in front. Denjin, it's 5 if they drop in front of him. Automatic 5 damage straight to front of them. So, you know, because, you know, with Billy, I just want to shoot them in the face. Barrel Bombs as normal, as old school Denjins. Aganakata, however you want to pronounce Aganakata, I don't know, but, you know. And a favorite of old school Legend series because, you know, he's been there since the original and it still works fine. Mega Tortoise is going to be really effective with this. Denjin plus 5 damage to when a unit dies, when a friendly unit, sorry. So it works well with purple stuff units. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun deck. Oh, and yeah, of course, headshots as well. Also, I was actually told to run in Unwavering Blade. This is one I built on stream because it gives agility. And sure, if you descend, we don't really ascend 3 times, but it's because of the agility ability, and I believe we put the agility on Lumine. It's either Lumine or Spiral Pegasus. I don't remember precisely, but I do know we run the agility to really amp up the deck. But I'm pretty sure we put agility on Lumine for his effects. So, and then yeah. But that's the Denjin Ryu. I hope you kind of like this one. But yeah, moving on to the third deck. So the third EXGP deck I've got here, EXGP Heal, but I think I should really call EXGP Killer Bee. I built this one because someone said try to build a next Killer Bee deck. So the main aspect is, you know, utilizing Heal Tank on Killer Bee and just utilizing her destruction capability. So destroy AP cost of 4 units when she gets victory. So it's kind of running like a normal green deck. You got your felines, we got 2 disarms, 2 wall jumps, 2 evasive actions. Feel like they're kind of pretty necessary. We have 2 Tootsies for the seals as well, 3 layers, 2 Rainy Turtloids because it's Rainy Turtloid, it's a beast, it's perfectly fine, it works well. I got 1 Golden Orb. I was able to test this because all the units in here actually go up to 5, so nothing is over 5, so it's actually testable. And it was performing pretty decently well. Karin, because she can seal under the Ascension. Iris, because Iris, reasons of that. Juri for that mana gain, and she's got a good body. 2 Faded Unworthies, and we have 2 Alexia Ashfords for the extra destruction capability. So it's a pretty decent deck, actually, I gotta admit. I was trying to practice this, and I couldn't get the Heart Tank properly onto Killer Bee when I had her on the field. I failed it every time, so yay me for failing at that. But nonetheless, this is a pretty damn fun deck. I'll have to once the EXGP is out, get to try this out more and see how things go. And finally, this is the creme brulee, my piece de resistance, as you say, my Jill anti-bot activation deck. So I put this one together, and honestly, I feel like this is probably one of the most honest decks I could probably make. So we run 2 Bushin Awakening. I was told to probably run 3. This deck could probably use some tweaking. This is the one deck I really want to test, but I can't. So maybe 3 Bushinis, but right now it's 2. 2 Trust and Amid Suspicion, because of what it can do, so that's fine. We have Liberating Slash, for obvious reasons. 3 Claire Redfields, because we will be exploring in this deck. So our Explore cards are Hellbat, 3 obviously. 3 Blizzard Wolffang, because man, this is a great card, not gonna lie. We have 2 Carlosses in this deck. We run 3 Nashes, as usual, because it's Nash, combo, Explore count. A Fate Defying Ryu, because why wouldn't you? Fate Defying Ryu just works amazingly well in this deck. Infernal Magma Dragoon, because this is Magma Dragoon and he's just a beast and he's excellent in this deck. So now you have the purple cards. I run 2 New Generation Reploids because Either way, it's a 1 cost to get any of the explorers back in my pocket. Now, it's just adding them, it's not exploring, but one way or another, it's a 1 cost to get any of the explorers, so that's also good. There's 2 unforeseen interferences for some negates, so that'll come in handy. We run Jury Purple Spider, because yes, we do run that. Bushin on her to get the Feng Shui engine, because this is good. And using New Generation to potentially get that in my hand is also amazingly well. That's good. Now here's the extra bits of this deck. So we're running 3 High Senkos, the different ones. So this card never saw any play as far as I know, because purple wasn't really much of exploring. But with this Jill deck, I think it's going to work amazingly well. This card, when played, if the explore count is 3 or higher, it returns the unit in front of the X pocket. It does not matter how much levels or how much MP that unit cost. It will return it straight back to their X pocket. So this card, I think, is going to be amazing to run with this deck, because you can get 3 explorers, then you got a card that's got a decent body, alright attack, and once you use anti-bot activation on it, it's alright, that's good. But you want it simply because if you drop it, bang, any card they drop and run, any card in front can go straight back to the hand. If they've done stuff like Ascension, Voidsels, whatever, Oni King or Demon King, Oni God, whatever the hell his name is, whatever cards that they would use to ascend, you drop this, it's back in their X pocket. If their X pocket's full, great, it's gone. I think that's a pretty cool card. And the last one, the Supreme Senjutsu. So there's another negate. It's not really that good because it's a 7 cost to negate an action card with an MP cost of 6 or less. But with 3 explores, this card loses 4 MP. So this turns into a 3 MP card to negate 6 MP or less. So this card is amazing to run to this decks, and I feel like maybe even dropping an unforeseen interference for another Supreme Senjutsu, because you don't want to get these in your hand and you can't explore for shit. But definitely this, once you get 3 explores, this becomes 3 MP. This is amazing because we can negate 6 MPs or less, so any majority of destruction cards can be negated. Albeit from Cruel Game and the Living Death, but basically the main destruction card, what is it? What's the main one? I forgot what it is, but I think you all know what I'm talking about. That main destruction card that, you know, this is 3 and you negate it because it's a 6 cost. So I think potentially this might even be this will be really strong in this deck. So quite happy about this. But so those are my decks. If I ever can talk to someone like one of the other people to see if I can try to craft some more decks, I'll try and do it. If I do get to play, I'll sort of keep my replays, and I probably won't touch. I'll attempt to play this game over the weekend, and I'll do my EXGP. If I get my 5 games or 4 games, whatever, I'll make sure I keep those, and then come back on Monday and showcase my games. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's going to be a little short one. So yeah, those are the EXGP decks. I know there's a ton more decks you could probably try to build. I know that you probably want to watch out for Dalmodor Nero, because that's definitely going to be played. It's going to be stupid, it's going to be strong. That's probably one of the major decks to really worry about, because once Nero is able to just get Dalmodor leveled up, that's it, your field's gone. So even if they do drop Dalmodor, I feel like my Jill deck is probably going to be the most effective one to really run against it. It could use some tweaks, but let me know what you guys think, and let me know how you guys do in this EXGP. Like I said, I'll be gone for the week, basically tomorrow, so I won't be back till Monday, but I'm in time for when 0 drops, the new patches and all that. I'm ready to go for all that stuff. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, have a nice night, have fun in the EXGP on the weekend, guys. Kick butt, and I will see you guys when I get back. Take care, peace out, bye bye.